right, I think we're good to go. Man, we've been good to go with this submission for a very long time. We've been waiting for PSA to be good to go, if we're being honest. Good evening, guys. Welcome back. We have a long-awaited PSA submission. This is our most recent PSA submission. Now back. This went out in September, so it's been a while. PSA's heating back up again now in terms of submissions, and their turnaround time is just getting longer and longer. They have those posts up on the website and stuff, so just like the COVID boom all over again, it's starting to feel like. But yeah, here's our submission from September. This has 31 cards in it, so we'll go through those, see what scores we got. You can always click to reveal on the website, but that's no fun. You gotta be patient and see live in person, right? So we got those scores here. Let's go ahead, crack this bag open, and we'll get started. Now, our next submission is pretty much complete. You need at least 20 cards to submit at the value bulk. What's the purpose of that rip if it doesn't do anything? Anyways, you need at least 20 cards to hit the value bulk tier of submissions. And I believe we just hit that. Will just sent in a few cards, so we're ready. So that said, I'll give people, about another week or so to decide if there's anything they want to put in their file. For example, I know Gino reached out, asked me to look through his file and see if there's anything I might consider grading before I ship out his file. So stuff like that. If anybody wants me to pull something out of their file or they want to mail me something, now's the last call. We'll probably get that submission out sometime next week. So yeah, anyways, here's the September 2025 back in our hands, finally. Some people are starting to get a little worried about this one, and I don't blame them. Okay, that one's the bigger one, so we'll start with this one. Alright, we got, there's a card, an autograph. We got our proof, I suppose. Alright, so this one's packed full. This is like less than half of a box, so we'll start here. There might be some thicker ones in here too, some memorabilia and stuff. So here we go. We'll start off with a Riley Green here. This is out of 426. Let me bring the light on over. So this one was one of Jason's cards. Let's see. Ugh, a 6. We don't want to start on a 6. What? Hobby foil board. Riley Green rookie. That's from the complete set. It must have been some indent or something on that, Jason. I don't know. Yeah, no, absolutely, for sure. If anybody else wants to get cards in the mail by Friday, I'll make sure to hold out before we move along, before I send them out. Marcelo Meyer here from Bowman. So I'm guessing this one is going to Chris Stewart. Let's see. All right, we got a 9 on the 4 out of 5. Right? No, I know. I don't like that as the first card, man. Second card here, though, we'll take that. 4 out of 5 on a beauty red. Look at that. What a card. Now we got Peyton Tolley. This one is also going to Chris. All right. Now we're trending in the right direction. 10 on the purple out of 250. His rookie's in 2026, Series 1. Kind of cool to see. 2024 Bowman draft. Nice, Chris. Congrats on that. Yeah, poor Jason's flight getting canceled. What's going on, Jason? It's horrible. Blaze Jordan here, 8 out of 10. This one also going to Chris. Let's see what we got. That's a 9 on a nice looking shimmer. Cool. Yeah, Corey, why don't you shoot me a DM to remind me too so I don't forget after this break? Jason, pretty much out of 4 cards, yours is the only one that was a dud on us. That's what you missed. So you had the 9 Blaze Jordan, the Tolley 10, and then the 9 Marcelo Meyer, 4 out of 5. Your shimmer, or your foil board, came out of 6, which is a rough start here to our... That was the first card we looked at. We're hoping we're trending away from that now. Here's another Peyton Tolley from Bowman. An 8.5. You don't see the 8.5s too often. 29 out of 99 on the paper green. All right, next we got Rick Pitino, which I believe is also going to Chris. It looks like they stacked most of Chris's here together. Let me see if that's true. Yes, it is, from Leaf Web Exclusives. This one was numbered out of 209. Coming back in 8. It's a pretty looking card from Leaf too. All right, next up, Roman Anthony. Is this one also yours, Chris? Meyer? No. This was CJ's. This is CJ's Leaf Metal Top 100 autograph of Roman Anthony coming up. 8 out of 10. CJ, let's see a 10 out of 10. All right, a 10 out of 10. Roman Anthony needs to work on his signature, though. That leaves something to be desired, Roman. But the condition of the card doesn't. That's perfect. Okay, next up here, I believe this is a Jason one. Sam Laporta. 44 out of 75. What do we got? Keep the 10s rolling. We got an 8 on the chunky memorabilia. Purple Prime. Is that... Okay, good. I was going to say, if they got a little bit of hair stuck in there or something, that would have been a bummer. Okay, and then that leaves us here to Matt Olson. This one was going to Craig from Inception. That's how long ago? 2024 Topps Inception. Ooh, okay. What? A 4. 34 out of 100. And this immediately, the first thing I'm looking at is the corners. Did we miss something on the corners with this submission? There must be something major that just automatically knocks it down. Nothing is really showing up here. I'll check the back. Man, that is one of the nicest 4s I've ever seen. Now, if you guys remember, I submitted way back an SP image variation, Juan Soto's rookie, hands on hips. And that came back a 4. And that one's edge was all shredded up. I knew it wasn't going to come back anything great, but I just kind of wanted to slab and see what happened. And I felt 4 was like a touch harsh considering, but it was in way worse shape than this card. So this is just kind of blowing my mind. Sorry about that, Craig. That stinks. Let's see if we can bounce back quick here. Now we have the main chunk of our submission. All right. Let's just keep on rolling. First up here is Gunnar Henderson. Let me check really quick who had the Gunnar Henderson. This is going to Swatters. Gold Refractor from Logo Fractor. Coming back in 8. 1 out of 50 on that bookend too. Getting hit with a few too many 8s in my opinion. Be kind and give us a 9. That's a cool card though. All right, now we got another one here for Jason Sewell. Penny Sewell, 7.5, Jason. Ouch. Yeah, this guy is being tough. He's taking his time and really looking for imperfections, apparently. The Fireburst rookie. Now we got another one coming up here. Seawell again. We'll get you with the 9 for that one on second Fireburst. Yeah, we'll see where that mentality, maybe that'll get you the 10, Crispy. Maybe that's what it takes. Baker Mayfield now. This one was going to Noah. Brand new dad Noah. Congrats, Noah. Beautiful baby posted up over in our Discord to see. And how about a 10? Put that one in the storage, sir, for when the baby's 18 for the college fund. Nice. A pink Baker Mayfield gemmed. Now, this one I know is Noah as well. Caleb Williams. That's a 9. Future Stars autograph. Your Ortiz, right, Crispy? Is that who it is? Has he really, like, flailed around in the minors that bad? I haven't paid attention either way on him. Next up here, how about Cason Wallace? 10. Nice one there. Fast break variation. All right, Noah. Noah's on a hot streak here. So far, 10, 9, 10. And this is another one for Noah. This is Caleb Williams, rookie class auto. Oh, 10. Noah. Nice, man. Rolling along here now. Cool. Now, what's this? Another Caleb Williams. A cool looking Caleb Williams. Draft pick 1, round 1. Another 10. Dang, Noah. 79 out of 150. Your Williams collection is looking pretty nice. Green fluidity. All right, now we got DJ Moore. I'm assuming this one also came. Let me see here. Is this one Noah's or is this one somebody else's? This one is Noah's. Although Noah might have to make a deal and send this one to the Bills fan over here. DJ Moore, 11 out of 25. That one's going to hit you with an 8, unfortunately. I guess we can't all be 10s for you. Blue Shimmer. Okay, now we got Pete Crow Armstrong from Bowman Draft. This one is also Noah's. Oh, a 10 on that. Look at that. PCA refractor first. Noah. Man, this is a return for the ages here. That 1-8 kind of spoiled something that was otherwise going amazing so far. I think this might be your last one here. Rome Odunze. That one's a 9. Not too bad. We'll take it. Got another see-through. This looks like another fluidity. Nope, this one I think was yours too. I think this one might be your last one. Let me see, right? Who had the Bone Necks? Bone Necks. Or no, this was Jason's. Jason also with the fluidity. Cool, you guys each sending in a fluidity. All right, Jason, let's see if we can get you a nice 10 on this one. All right, cool. Nice. Man, these are really cool cards. I really like these. National pickups. Hey, I guess you at least get to see the card in person as opposed to looking at it digitally. And you know the people selling it kind of at least know what they're doing, right? That's cool. All right, we have 3 Jordans here. These are Jason's. What do we got on these? We got an 8. It's the 97 Skybox Z-Force. How cool is that? Number 2 is another 8. Number 3 is another 8. Okay. Well, that's something. I don't know how hard the 97s are grading as opposed to new stuff, you know? I don't know, 8 doesn't seem too bad, all things considered, but it's not my forte. What do we got next? Is this more Leaf? Riley Green, Fearless Phenoms. This one's going to Jason. Another 8. They just keep hitting you with the 8s. All right, we got another Riley Green shot here. Riley Green went from a 6 to an 8. Let's see if we can make this one a 10. Nope. They're not they're not having anything to do with the Riley Greens in this one, Jason. It's a bummer. Hit the hollow foil, now the silver foil, but no 10s. Not a Riley Green fan. Chris Sale is next. I know this one's yours, Jason. Oh man, that's such a clean looking card. Can't they hook you up with at least 110? What a beaut. Orange Chris Sale. Topps Chrome. Can we get Jason 110 here? How about a Tarek Skubal 10? Nope. That's an 8.5. They hate you, Jason. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the guy just hates Detroit. He noticed all these Tigers cards and just went off on them. Got 2 cards left here. Dylan Cruz. This one was submitted by Joe. This is the Topps Chrome Refractor. I believe it was an image variation, maybe? Can't remember for sure. No, it wasn't. Just a refractor. 9. Yep, and Crispy's been waiting all stream for it. Worst card for last. Here we go. David Ortiz. I want a 10 on this so bad. Let's see what we got here. Hey, perfect. There we go. The one that was publicly stated it didn't matter if it was a 10 or not. 39 out of 199. Fuchsia Wave. All right. Not the best submission. Well, except for Noah. I should take that back. Noah, that was the best submission. Kind of being overshadowed by Jason's stuff there. But, yeah, congrats to Noah for sure. That's it for this submission. Like I said, if you want in on the next one, it's going to be going out like probably next week is my plan. So if you want to ship cards out, I think, who said it? Noah, by Friday? Somebody at the top of the chat. You know, by this weekend or so, send it on into me, and then I'll get it all put together and sent out around like Wednesday or so next week. Oh, that would be sweet, Crispy. Yeah, no, I'll get to that for sure. I can take some pictures. I think that's it. We got Bowman's Best Pick Your Team. That's slowly crawling along. So hopefully that'll get filled and we can break that tomorrow. I don't mind. I'll do 5 boxes tomorrow. Tomorrow is the case break start. So we're going to be doing 3 boxes of Heritage for the case break. And then we'll do the Bowman's Best right after that, as long as it fills. And then we have Topps Chrome Disney that's getting really close too. I'll push those shortly to make sure those fill as well. But I really wanted to kind of work on the case for now because I want to make sure we can do that on release night, which is tomorrow. So that said, go grab a team in the case break. I think there's 9 left now. Some good ones still. Somewhere around that in the Bowman's Best too. So we'll get into that stuff shortly. Yeah, we do. We'll get going. Thursday, Friday, and stuff will be great. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. Questions, comments, concerns, you know the deal with all that kind of stuff, especially if you have PSA questions. If you want me to look at something in your file, you want to send something from one of your other breakers, it's totally fine. Just give me a shout. You can DM me and let me know, and I'll keep an eye out for it. All right. Cool. Until next time, guys, you take care.